What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com, DELARROZ.com. I am a comic creator, #1 best-selling author, and it looks like I got a lot of books this week. I don't even know how this happened, but a lot of stuff showed up kind of all at the same time that I had ordered a while back. And so I just want to show off the haul this week, show you what I'm about to be reading, I guess. And check this out. So everybody that seems to like graphic novel haul videos, I see a lot of channels doing sort of monthly ones, but I've got a little spot in the camera here, huh? Okay, that seems to work a little better. There we go. Maybe. What's going on, camera? All right, that works. Okay. And so I figured I'd do that. I'm never good about like keeping my stuff in one place for the monthly ones. I kind of tend to put things away on my shelf, so that never happens. Maybe next month I'll start doing that. All right. So there was an announcement that George Perez, and we'll start here, was in bad health. He's got cancer, if you guys have not heard. One of the greatest comic artists of all time. And I realized I was short several of his New Teen Titans volumes from the 70s and early 80s. And I wanted to pick up the rest of them. So I did that. I did not pick up Volume 2. Volume 2 is kind of out of print and hard to find and kind of expensive. But I managed to get these at reasonable prices, 4 and 5, which, sets me so I have 1, 3, 4, and 5 at this point, and almost everything. Now, I know this series, even though Perez is off of it, he's actually off of it at this point. Gosh dang it. Oh, well. Oh, well. I thought he was on it for longer. I was wrong. That's what I get for being a collector and not paying enough attention to things, I guess. You heard it here first. My mistakes. I never edit them out of my live streams or videos or anything else. Fun stuff. All right. The next omnibus I got was Daredevil by Charles Soule. And this is a big, thick omnibus. It contains Daredevil 2015, 1 through 28. And they renumbered everything into the 600s once again. There's like 50 plus issues of Daredevil in here, and it's heavy. So every Daredevil has been collected from different points from like the 93 until like now, every single issue. Pretty interesting. I've already started to go through this a little bit, and it's got some weird coloring schemes, and I'm not sure what I think about that just yet. It's okay. I just don't know if I'm going to be okay with this like really these dark colors that are very monotone for like 50 issues. That might be a little tough on me. We'll see how it goes. That's my next pickup of the week. I got this in a ding and dent sale. This is Giant Size Spider-Man and Dracula, or this is Marvel Team Up, Volume 3. Marvel Team Up was like Spider-Man's second series originally. So it started with Amazing Spider-Man, of course, and before Spectacular Spider-Man came about, there was Marvel Team Up, and Marvel Team Up just featured Spider-Man. It's not always Spider-Man, but most of the time it was Spider-Man, with some other character teamed up with them in the Marvel Universe. And so these have not been collected in any other format other than this. And this contains numbers 23 through 30 and Giant Size Spider-Man 1 through 3. Another thing I found out about recently this week was that there was a Scarlet Spider series. I was big into the Clone Saga back in the 90s. I don't know anything about this. I know Peter David wrote it. I like Peter David. And there's like 5 volumes of this. They're getting a little bit hard to find. Even these little thin trades get hard to find these days. I guess Mark Bagley does a little bit of the art. I like Mark Bagley too. So we'll see what happens with this. I don't know. Know nothing about it. We also got Aaron Lopresti's Garbage Man. Aaron Lopresti's a good guy, friend of the channel, and he's actually done work for me. And I'm excited to read this originally crowdfunded book by him, which is now out by Dark Horse. He's one of the best artists out there today. Love his stuff, and we'll be reviewing this soon, of course. I had a half-price books find, too. I don't usually buy modern comics so much, but I have been reading the House of X, Powers of X. I've been reviewing that on a channel with a guy. And so I got these. These are like issues 1 through 12 of each of the X titles that are out right now, and they apparently tie into the main storyline. I've already read Marauders, and I was not super impressed by it. It seems like it's just a book that's kind of stalling for the main book, and the art's not that great, and the story's not that intriguing. You know, it's fairly standard modern superhero stuff, which is kind of boring. They don't really let characters progress these days the way they used to. I've not read Excalibur yet. I'm not a fan of Teenie Howard. She's usually pretty bad on things. The art looks a little better in Excalibur here than it did in that other one. We'll see what happens if I get around to that. We have an epic collection in Deadpool. This is number 1 of Deadpool. Of course, they're going to do Deadpool. The Circle of Chase. This is the origin of Deadpool. It collects New Mutants 98, X-Force 2, 11 and 15, Nomad number 4, a Deadpool miniseries called Circle Chase, Secret Defenders 15 through 17, Deadpool 1 through 4, and material from Avengers 366, and Silver Sable and the Wild Pack number 23. 90s stuff right here. I bet it'll be fun. Scott Liefeld. More, I got the X-Men Hellfire Club Gala. This is the recent crossover event by Hickman, and that's partially why I decided to pick these up at half-price books, because like I've got this, I've got X of Swords, I've got the crossover events, I just don't have the books that lead up to them, so figured I might as well check those out. I don't know, Hickman's off the book now. He's doing his own Substack thing. I don't know if this is the end of the Hickman run. I really don't follow it that closely to know enough about it, but you know, we'll get there once the Hickman X-Men volume comes out, because you can't really read it without that, I don't think. This is a neat one. Sergio Toffees' Scenes from the Bible. And this is produced by Magnetic Press. They're going through all of Toffees' work. And this is an Italian illustrator. And he did these illustrations of the Bible for children's books back in the day. And you just get Bible verses with a little illustration all the way through. I read this last night. It was a very refreshing thing to read, you know, versus some of these modern comics. I'm very happy to read this stuff. Goes through a lot of cool stuff in the Old Testament, and also into the New Testament. Does depictions of the various apostles and things like that. He actually shies away from really drawing Jesus in detail because he just felt like that was kind of blasphemous. And I appreciate that he actually puts care enough into the Catholic faith to do that. So definitely pick this up. Another one, Fantastic Four by Dan Slott. Yes, Volume 1, hardcover. I did pick this up online from an aftermarket retailer. I found out like there's like this whole collection of Fantastic Four graphic novels that led up to current from, I think, 1993 forward, once they rebooted it with Heroes Return or whatnot. And so I'm like, I'm missing this. I'm missing like 6 other graphic novels. I might as well pick up some of them. And so I tried to find the ones that like were getting a little hard to find or out of print before they get expensive. These hardcovers tend to get expensive. So I did that also. In addition to that, I got Fantastic Four, The Life Fantastic for that same purpose. This one collects, gosh, I can't really read this bag. Fantastic Four 533 to 535 and The Wedding Special. This is the beginning of J. Michael Straczynski's run before Civil War happened. This is back in the early 2000s. I got a couple more Fantastic Four volumes coming in. I had these in single issue. I've got a big Civil War hardcover, so I didn't have this, and I didn't have the one other volume prior to this that collects all of Straczynski's stuff. So I'll read through that probably in the new year. And then finally, we got Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider Volume 5 here, to go with my Volume 1 right there. And Immortal Hulk Volume 4. This has Joe Bennett's art, and I love Joe Bennett. He's a great guy who's going to be working with me at some point, too. So I've been trying to get his entire Hulk run that he got fired from. So that's it. This is the huge graphic novel haul. I thought this was worth looking at to a big degree, and here we are. The whole deal. Woo, 10-minute video to go over this stuff. Good stuff. And that's it. All right. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you're reading these days, or if I should pick up something that you would like me to read. I'll be talking to you soon. Another thing, I do a graphic novels review channel also. I don't put that on here because nobody clicks on my comic reviews. So go subscribe to that. I'll put that link in the description below. See ya.